Alright, what's up, guys? So if you already didn't know somehow and you've been living under a rock, Jake Paul and Ben Askren actually had a boxing match April 17th, for those who didn't know, but it's literally everywhere, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it, but that's besides the point. Today, I'm going to be saying my thoughts on it. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to try to be unbiased as possible, but I want y'all to know I am a Jake Paul fan. I know that's cheesy, Gabe, you're cringy. Who likes Jake Paul? Not the YouTube aspect, but the boxing aspect. I respect him, I respect the work he put in, so I've just been following him on, his boxing journey. But that's besides the point. And for people who actually bought the pay-per-view like me, I spent $50 on the pay-per-view. Guys, we made a bad decision if you bought the pay-per-view. Like, it was the worst pay-per-view I've ever watched in my life. It was set up horribly. It was recorded on a freaking flip phone camera. But that's besides the point. Let's just get right into the fight. So Ben Askren walks out. This dude looks like a freaking, as the report, literally the commentary said this. He looks like a bag of milk, okay? He's fat. You can tell he's a retired old guy. And he comes out looking confident, but also looking like I don't want to be here kind of look. But now it's time for Jake, and this man, and I kid you not when I say this man, walked out with Optimus freaking Prime. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Check this out.
Small, everything else.
That is not a motherfucking robot.
He said that NFL teams have mascots, so why shouldn't boxers?
Oh my God, this motherfucker Jake Paul off the chain, cuz. This motherfucker's a whole nother level of the game.
So Jake walks out with his freaking robot bodyguard or whatever the heck it is, and then they start announcing his name. And for some reason, Bruce Buffer called Ben Askren Ben Askew.
From Wisconsin, USA, Funky Ben Askew.
And then Jake Paul really doesn't need an introduction. I mean, he's Jake Paul, but for some reason he swings his arm like a monkey.
At 191 1/2 pounds.
So the fight starts, and Ben's landing some shots, Jake's landing some shots, and then out of nowhere this happens.
Jean Pascal and
Get
also
my money,
cruiserweight
Jake. Get my
contender.
motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake.
Bang! Ben Askren's down. I was freaking out. I was on my couch jumping up and down. I was so happy. Now, a lot of people are saying the ref made a bad call because Ben Askren got up. Why would you stop the fight? I'll tell you in a second, but here's another angle of that knockout.
Here we go. Here we go.
So then Ben gets up, all wobbly, and people say that he wasn't wobbly, but man literally ran into the ropes when he got up.
Motherfucking money, Jake.
So he gets up wobbly, the ref tells him to come here. He still seems, rocked, and the ref says, "That's it, Jake, you've won."
Finish him.
What a right
Finish
hand.
him.
And this one is over. Jake Paul has finished up
Jake motherfucking Paul.
to remain
Give me my money, Jake. Give me my money. Give me my $2 million. $2 million motherfucking dollars, nigga. $2 million, cuz, on the set. On the set.
So after this, Jake gets pretty emotional, I mean, man just beat a dude who has less losses than McGregor. He just beat an actual fighting champion. So obviously he was pretty upset. So, this is showing Jake Paul really could be the real deal.
$2 million. $2 million, cuz.
in under a minute. Jake
Alright, now let's get into the part where people saying, "Yo, the ref, what are you doing? Why would you stop the fight? Ben got up in 2 seconds. Yeah, he was a little rocked, but Ben said he was ready to go." Let me show you what it would have looked like if Ben kept going in that fight.
Wow, nothing funny about what's happening with Nate Robinson, but Snoop Dogg is singing the hymns. He's trying to get
Let's be honest, he would have got Nate Robinson. He was already wobbly. He can barely take Jake's punches. Jake is fast and he hits hard, bro. I'm telling you. That right hand is going to get him somewhere. He would have got Nate Robinson. Ben would not be able to take another punch after that. I mean, like I said before, he was already rocked. So the ref made the good call there to keep Ben conscious before Jake ended him. So I'm going to hear it here first. No, the fight was not rigged. Ben was just a washed up old retired guy. That's all it was. There was no staging anything. Now, people are saying it's rigged because of this clip right here.
Really skilled in that boxing ring.
and
man.
here is
He's
Ben
very
Askren
skilled.
walking off after
He's skilled.
that knockout loss.
Bro, calm down. Just because Ben Askren smiled after the fight doesn't mean the whole thing is staged. People just can't comprehend Jake Paul being successful, and he's hated so much to the point where they'll make up any excuse to make sure that Jake Paul wasn't successful. Any excuse they could think of because they just don't like Jake Paul. Like, you'd have no idea what was going on before. His wife could have told him something funny, which made him smile. And it's not like he smiled the whole way back. He literally stopped smiling, like, after 3 seconds, and his wife gave him a hug because he just fought in, one of the biggest pay-per-views ever. His wife is probably proud of him, win or lose. And not only did he lose, bro, he got that bag of cash. See, that's another thing that people are mistaken. Jake Paul didn't stage a fight just to have Ben Askren get paid to get knocked out. The thing is that people are mistaking that Ben Askren got a big bag of money. First of all, like I said, he's probably happy that he just came off a big pay-per-view, He's successful, but he also made a big thing of money. And if you look at the smile, it's kind of an awkward smile, like, haha, yeah, but he, even Ben Askren himself said, no, it's not rigged, he thinks the ref made the right call. He said, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna, go back with my kids, and, that's what I'm saying. That's what I respect Ben Askren for that. At the end of the day, he says, well, I tried and I didn't succeed. But, he moves on with his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, he's a little upset that you got knocked out by a Disney star. But, it's whatever. Ben Askren moves on with his life, and, he gets that big bag of cash at the end of the day. But I'm going to tell you guys here right now, this fight was not rigged. It was a clean fight. If you look at, just look at it, bro. Jake hit him with the nastiest right hand. It was a good combo. He clipped him right in the dome. The fight was not rigged, but if you think it's rigged, tell me why you think it's rigged and give me actual evidence. And anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. So, I guess I'll see you next week. If you're not subscribed, which you probably are because you found this off my Snapchat story, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me because it would be nice to hit 200 by the end of May. If that happens, I will shave an eyebrow. That's how confident I am. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends. Only here to make games, call when to check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an axe. The crib like a palace, I took her to Bastards. If he want a feature, then we gotta tax him. I got me a bad bitch to cover, I'm maxing the comments. It's shook up, they throwing a tantrum. Yeah, the wrist is flooded, no competition, can't listen, ain't talking about shit, I'm lit. They know it, they wanna hate on the music, but I'm making hits, these hundreds.